Hello everyone. In this series of the videos, we are discussing about the hypersensitivity reactions. We have already discussed about first three type of hypersensitivity reactions, like type 1 which is mediated by IgE antibody, type 2 reaction which is mediated by antigen antibody complex, while type 3 hypersensitivity reaction which is mediated by immune complex. Now in this lecture I am going to discuss about type 4 hypersensitivity reaction, also called as delayed type hypersensitivity, or the reaction of the hypersensitivity which is mediated by cells. So it is also called as cell mediated hypersensitivity reactions. The reaction is earlier known as tuberculin reaction because in 1890 Robert Koch first time observed this type of reaction when a patient is injected with the suspension of Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So he called the reaction as a tuberculin reaction. Later on, it was confirmed that many other antigens are also responsible for this type of reaction. So they changed name from tuberculin reaction to type 4 hypersensitivity. Actually, the reaction occur in two different phases, mainly sensitization phase and effector phase. The time required for sensitization phase is 1 to 2 weeks after entry of antigen for first time, while time required for effector phase is 48 to 72 hours. And because of this, it is called as delayed type hypersensitivity reactions. There are various antigen which is responsible for this type of reaction, like intracellular bacteria which include Mycobacterium tuberculosis and Mycobacterium leprae. We know that both these are the pathogen of disease. Mycobacterium tuberculosis cause tuberculosis, while Mycobacterium leprae cause leprosy. Okay, then intracellular fungi like Candida albicans and Candida neoformans also lead to type 4 hypersensitivity. Then viruses like herpes simplex virus and smallpox virus, while contact antigens like poisonous oak and poisonous EV plant, then some hair dyes and a plant like Parthenium. In this lecture, I am going to discuss in detail about the one of the most important example of type 4 hypersensitivity reaction is contact dermatitis, which is the disease or the reaction caused by plant poisonous EV or Parthenium. When person having this type of allergy come in contact with uh, antigen of poisonous EV or Parthenium plant, in that case, a red skin rash is observed on the skin surface. It is called as contact dermatitis. The reaction occur after contact with the antigen. Okay, initially in the sensitization phase of the reaction, when the person come in contact with the plant, the antigens, okay, which is called as urushiol, the compound present in the poisonous EVI or Parthenium plant, get deposited on the surface of skin of that particular person. And after deposition of this antigen on the epidermis, we know that the epidermis and dermis of a skin have a special type of a cell called dendritic cell. This cell play function of capturing the antigen. Once the antigen enter in the skin from the plant, the cell perform function of capturing that particular antigen and transporting that particular antigen to T cell. Okay, so dendritic cells are nothing but the antigen presenting cell, mainly function in the skin. Okay, so once in the sensitization phase, antigen of the plant enter in the epidermis or the dermis, first thing happen is that antigen presenting cell, which is dendritic cell, going to capture that particular antigen and process that antigen inside the cell. We know that there are two different pathway of antigen processing, like cytosolic pathway and endocytic pathway. Now with the help of these pathways, the antigen get processed inside the antigen presenting cell, and now this cell going to present the part of antigen to T cell on MSC class 2 molecule or major histocompatibility complex. Okay, so to present the antigen to T cell, the cell must have MSC molecules. Okay, so once the antigen enter inside this body, it is presented by antigen presenting cell on MSC molecules, and after presentation, a naive T cell or the T cell which is not activated against any other antigen going to recognize this antigen and get attached to it with the help of TCR, that is T cell receptor. And due to this attachment, we know that T cell also have CD4 or CD8 molecule which also going to bind to MSC molecule, and after this binding T cell get activated. For the activation of the T cell, cell may produce cytokine like interleukin 2, and the interleukin 2 have autocrine action, that means the cell itself have receptor for these cytokines. Okay, and once the cytokine is produced by the cell, it get attached on the self receptor, and this cytokine going to activate naive T cell. Okay, so in the first phase of the type 4 hypersensitivity reaction, that is sensitization phase, the T cell get activated and get differentiated into two different types. The activated cell either form T helper cell or T killer cell. Okay, and the newly formed cells are called as sensitized cell because they are activated against the antigen at the time of first exposure to that particular antigen, and this reaction required time of 1 to 2 weeks inside the allergen person. Okay, now after formation of T helper cell and T killer cell, two different reaction occur if the antigen come in contact with that particular person for second time, that is second exposure of the antigen going to initiate effector phase of the reaction which take 48 to 72 hours. Now in the effector phase, T helper cell going to produce wide range of cytokines that ultimately attract and activate number of different type of macrophages and blood monocytes. Okay, so once the antigen enter in the body for second time, now this T helper cell have memory of the first exposure. So now the T helper cell going to recognize that antigen for second time and start secreting cytokine like tumor necrosis factor B, then beta or interferon gamma, and this cytokine play important role for attracting the macrophages at the site of entry of that particular antigen. And once these macrophages come at the site, now due to this cytokine, macrophages show excessive activity, that means they show excessive phagocytosis reactions, they express large quantity of MSC class 2 molecule, that means now these macrophages can itself act as a antigen presenting cells, and now these macrophages when come in the at the site of antigen entry, they start secreting various weapons, okay, like lytic enzymes for killing that particular antigen, then oxygen free radicals and nitrous compounds. And due to this heavy secretion of the chemicals at the site of antigen entry, antigen is clear from the body, as well as due to this lytic enzymes, body cells also get damaged locally. It is called as inflammation at the site of entry of the antigen. Sometimes edema may cause, that is redness, itching, and increased temperature may observe at the site of infection, which lead to type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. Now, if the T helper cell produce MCAF, that is monocyte chemotatic activation factor, or MIF, that is migration inhibition factor. Now both this chemotatic attractant going to attract monocyte which are present inside the blood vessels. Another cytokines which is produced by T helper cells are interleukin 17 and interleukin 22. Now this cytokine also going to act on the monocyte, and due to the action of these cytokines, monocyte come or get attracted towards the site of action. Okay, and due to which this monocyte come out of the blood vessels and migrate towards the antigen entry point. And at that particular site, along with macrophages, now this monocyte also produce variety of cytokines, and due to which localized inflammatory reaction occur. This is the first type of reaction that is mediated by T helper cell, and this reaction take 48 to 72 hours. So we call this reaction as a delayed type hypersensitivity. Okay, if naive T cell convert into T killer cell at the time of sensitization phase, now in the effector phase, this T killer cell do not produce any type of cytokines, but it directly kill the infected cells. Okay, T killer cell actually take part in the process if antigen enter in the body is virus, like herpes simplex virus or smallpox virus. Okay, when any virus enter in the body, we know that the virus will going to infect the host cell, and due to which host cell will going to express new antigen. That particular antigens were recognized by these T killer cells, and now the process is initiated by the T killer cell called DCC, that is delayed cell cytotoxicity. This cell will not going to produce any type of cytokine, but this cell produce perforin and granzymes. Actually, the perforin is the type of a chemical that will going to cause hole or pore in the virally infected host cell, and from that hole, granzyme or granzyme going to enter inside that particular cell, which ultimately activate the apoptosis pathway, and the cell virally infected cell will going to die. Okay, by programmed cell death. That means T killer cell going to kill the virally infected cell by delayed cell cytotoxicity. So both this cell, T helper cell and T killer cell, play important role in the type 4 hypersensitivity reactions. Important diseases or example of important diseases which come under this section is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, okay, then leprosy, the virus infection diseases like herpes simplex virus or smallpox, and contact dermatitis, which is caused by poisonous oak, poisonous ivy, or Parthenium allergy. So in this series of the videos, we discuss in detail about type 1 hypersensitivity reaction, which is mediated by IgE antibody, type 2 hypersensitivity reaction, which is mediated by antigen antibody complex, but in that case antigens are present on the cells, that means they are not freely suspended in the blood, and in type 3 hypersensitivity reaction antigen antibody complex formed in the blood in the circulation, which is called as immune complex. While in the today's video we discuss about the type 4 hypersensitivity reaction, which is mainly occur due to cells like T helper cell or T killer cell. Thank you.